So I'm pretty sure my first bike tour was on accident. After getting my first real bike, I was so excited to explore the Redwood Coast that I started bringing extra snacks in my sleeping bag on longer rides. I'd grown up backpacking in Yosemite as a kid, but the idea of doing the same thing on a bike was a game changer. That was over a decade ago, and since then, I've come to see bicycle travel as a physical, emotional, and creative outlet that's enabled me to better engage with the world around me, in a way that's both humbling and empowering.
There you are. So I heard a rumor.
Wondering if you're gonna apply to be a Blackburn Ranger.
Let me tell you, the rumors are true. I also heard that you were.
They're actually offering the Highland 550 as one of the routes. One of my heroes and mentors has offered to ride the route with me. Let's try this again. Good to see you.
You're catching me at my finest.
Perfect.
It's very good whiskey.
In 2014, I was awarded a curatorial fellowship to conduct a survey of artist projects around Europe by bicycle. Turns out, after 6 years in the art world, my focus on bicycle travel had become pretty evident in my work. After organizing a series of exhibitions and educational programs blatantly about cycling, I knew it was time to hit the road for a while. I hopped on a plane, landed in Copenhagen, and headed north. 4 months later, I arrived in Scotland, where I met Lee through a community bike shop in Inverness. Lee introduced me to mountain biking, and our conversations from that short visit have had a huge impact on my life. As a professional mountain bike racer and community advocate, Lee founded Cycle Therapy, a program which utilizes mountain biking and bike mechanics to build confidence and engage with young people. I was inspired and wanted to find a way to share my enthusiasm for bike travel in a way that also benefited others. I returned to the States in 2015 to lead a Trans-America tour with the Adventure Cycling Association, a nonprofit dedicated to inspiring and empowering people to travel by bicycle. I moved to Montana to work for them full-time and took up bikepacking. Since then, I've done several group rides on the Great Divide mountain bike route and the Baja Divide. When I'm not out on the trail, I'm lucky enough to volunteer with the YWCA and our local bike co-op to provide opportunities for youth, and especially young girls, to feel empowered in the outdoors and discover their potential through a variety of activities, including cycling. Lee and I have kept in contact, and I was thrilled to hear about her most recent project, the Adventure Syndicate, a collective of extraordinary cyclists who happen to be women, with the aim to challenge what people think they're capable of.
It sort of came about because myself and Emily Chappell were just really pissed off with the bike industry. It didn't feel as though they were truly representing women in the bike industry the way we actually are. And we were just really worried about this next generation of young person coming up and thinking, oh, we have to be this one way. And that just felt like such a waste. I was asked the other day as well about the girls' bikepacking course, just introduce them to equipment and camping out and that sort of thing.
Getting people excited about bike travel is a great first step, but there are a lot of perceived barriers to actually getting out there on your first adventure. I appreciate Blackburn's commitment to stoking the stoke by providing quality gear and resources to help riders feel confident about hitting the trail. In addition to sharing gear reviews and charming anecdotes, I'd like to continue to provide support and encouragement for new riders by kicking off my tour with an introduction to bikepacking course for teenage girls in the Scottish Highlands. As a 2017 Blackburn Ranger, I'd love the opportunity to explore the Highlands while also helping to introduce a whole new generation of women to bikepacking.
Come on, Blackburn, you know it makes sense.
All right.